I did Larry King's show a couple of days back, and Jeff Probst was the guest moderator, taking Larry's place. And Jeff's great from Survivor, and I did it with Dr. Drew and a couple other people. But I went home, and my wife said, how'd it go? And I said, clusterfuck as per usual. And then I really started to realize what era we're living in as far as entertainment goes. It was me and Dr. Drew, and the chick in between us was the chick that got dumped by Tori Spelling's new husband to move on with Tori Spelling. Let me get my shirt thing worked out here. And then there was like another chick on Satellite. And so they would talk to us for a couple of beats, and then they'd go to the chick on Satellite, and Jeff would talk to the chick on Satellite. And while he was talking to the chick on Satellite, we couldn't say anything. And then he'd come back, and Dr. Drew would give a and then Jeff would say, hold on, hold that thought. We have to go to commercial. And then we'd go to commercial, and then we'd come back, and he'd say, I'm here with Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla, and the chick that got dumped by Tori Spelling's new beau. But hold on, we have another chick on Satellite, and then they talk to the chick on Satellite with the weird stilted 2-second delay thing, and he talked to her for a few minutes, and then he'd come back again, and then Drew would go, and Jeff would go, we have to go to break, and they'd go to break again, then they'd come back, and they'd slide us all over one chair, and they'd have a fourth panelist on there, and I just thought, Jesus Christ, can people just fucking talk anymore? Why does everything have to be so fucking front-loaded? What's this thing where you have 3 panelists? So you have a moderator, interviewer, Jeff Probst, perfectly capable guy, and you have 3 interesting, funny, educated, whatever people sitting on the other side of the desk, and you have to bring a fourth person in from Bristol, England, to talk about nothing with a weird 2-second delay, and then come back again, and then when you come back, you have to move the 3 panelists over and put a fourth fucking person on the chair. And I just thought, why is TV, do they not trust that people can speak and be entertaining and interesting? What's with the clusterfuck thing that's going on? Is it pissing you guys off as much as it's pissing me off? There's nothing worse than sitting there in a panel for an hour not being able to fucking talk. You just sit there and it's like one big long, hold on, Drew, wait, Adam, wait, hold those thoughts. We got to go to break. We'll come back. We'll hear what Drew has to say. And then they come back. Drew, quickly, 3 seconds. Well, I just think, Drew, thank you. Adam, what? Okay, hold on. We're going back up to the Satellite. I don't know. It used to be Tom Snyder sat there. He had a guest on his show, and he spoke to that guest for a period of time, and you felt satisfied. Like, all right, this is what the guest has to say about this topic. Now it's 9 guests, someone on the Satellite, somebody being Skyped in, another guy underneath the desk blowing everyone and holding up index cards with comments on it, and nothing accomplished. Just bam, 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 bam. And I thought, why are we so fucking insecure? Like, why can't we just sit down and talk? If you want to know, the topic was infidelity, by the way. If you want to know, then Jeff Probst can just sit down with Dr. Drew and have an interesting conversation with Dr. Drew about infidelity. But you don't have to include the chick who wrote the book on being a mistress, who lives in England, and the chick who runs the How We Catch 'Em Detective Service, which she goes out as decoys and tricks guys into cheating. And by the way, trying to find out if your husband or boyfriend's a cheater by putting a hot chick who's undercover next to your boyfriend at a bar and asking your boyfriend or husband if she can buy him a drink, and then wants to know if they want to go back up to her room, that's not a good way to find out whether the guy's a cheater or not. I basically explained, and I still stand by this. I said it's like saying all criminals are criminals. Breaking into a liquor store and holding a pistol under a guy's throat and saying empty the cash register, that's a criminal. Walking down the street and finding a wallet on the ground with no ID and $100 worth of 20s in it, I don't know that that's a criminal. That's not an honest person. The wallet should go to the lost and found. But I don't know, as a society, I don't think we have a problem with those kind of criminals. That's my whole take on the whole thing. And your husband could be a cheater, but he could be a find the wallet cheater versus, thank you, Donnie, versus a break into the liquor store cheater.